Hey, what's up, chat? We're back Monday Night Sports Shot League Tournament Week. Nice little 210 to start. Little backup spare action. Nothing. Hey, Keenan, what's happening? Looks tough. Yeah, junior gold pattern. Never going to be easy. We can pull it up here. We have the technology. Here we go. So 43 feet, 27.35 mils, 17.5 forward, 9 reverse, 3 points, 2.9-to-1 ratio. And it says fire. I'm pretty sure it's terrain out here. Terrain all the time. 3D look at it. A little volume in front. So they bowled practice on this last week. This is tournament week. So you can see kind of where the volume is up front. Less in the center of the mid lane, and then a few feet of brush off the end. Motorhead is all applied differently. It is usually like if you're just gonna go bowl, it'd be called a house shot, which makes it pretty easy to score. There's a lot of oil in the middle, not much if any on the outside. So if you get it to the outside, the ball will come back, hit the head pin. If you throw it in the middle, the ball will stay in the middle and hit the head pin. This one spreads the oil out more evenly from the middle to the sides. So it takes more control, more accuracy to be able to hit the pocket. Yeah, good question. Uncle Laser, how old's Brady? Brady's 17. 17. Nick checking in from New Zealand. It's happening. Is it? It's tomorrow there, isn't it? All right, Brady up first shot on this right lane. And light again, 1, 2, 8, 10. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Living in the future. Hey, you guys got Ben Pettit down there. It's going to take the journey and come up to Wichita next year. Oh, Diego ringing the 10 pin. Nick can already tell us what happened. Yeah, no kidding. Nick knows. They need to have Bet Rivers in New Zealand. Nick will already know how everything goes. Ooh, Diego can't believe it. Going strike 9 whiff on the 10 pin. And Julia coming in high. Wow, this pair is usually pretty forgiving. They are making some work out of it. You get free storm balls for being on staff. Sometimes. Oh, Julia, so close. So close. Can't get the 7 pin out. Got Grant picking up the 5 pin, going strike 9 spare. Grant was on fire last week on this, playing it like a short pattern. And that seems to be the look, to go up the right to start. And let me pull this down. I think he's throwing the IQ Tour AI up the right. Shiny. Great question. Yeah, it looked like the shiny IQ Tour AI. 5x4 by... Who thought Diego was going to get that 2 pin? 5x4 by 3.5 layout. The standard. Got another one that's 2x6 by 5. But I don't know that would be good here right now. And I don't even know if it is here. Nice spare pickup. They don't knock down any pins at home. Oh, Keenan coming in with the membership. Thank you, Keenan. Appreciate it. Unlocking a library of special emojis. Where to YouTube profits go to? I don't know who runs YouTube nowadays. I'm not sure. Google, Alphabet. If you want to get serious with your bowling game, would you start with hiring a coach? 100%, or at least get a lesson. You don't have to like move in with them or anything, but just get a lesson, see where you are, get a tip or two, work on that, come back in a few weeks, get something else to work on, do that. Get the physical game down before you start developing any ridiculous bad habits. Oh, where they go for us. Oh, it's nice you think that there are profits. There are no profits. It's all expense. It's all in the red. And Julia coming in high. And that's, yeah, on the right lane. So another high shot. So, yeah, appreciate the membership. We're starting to do, we've got for the basic, just emojis, fun stuff to drop in chats. We're rolling out some exclusive member-only streams coming up in the future. Laser started two-handed in the summer. 103 and 175. There you go. The magic of two hands. Brady throwing two hands up the right. There you go. That is the line. Playing the friction. Isaac, do I bowl? I am physically capable. 2 hands, 2 feet. But I do not. Hung up the shoes. Diego, big strike. Yes, they do. They take 30%. Yeah, Nail, man. Where's Nail? All right, Grant here up on the right. And he's playing where he was last week. Oh, he trips the 4-2-1 forward. That's good ball motion. And I didn't see that, but it didn't sound great. Oh, 4-pin could have been worse. Connor, we're bowling at JB Allen Bowl, Allen, Texas, northeast Dallas, Fort Worth area, just north of Plano. Man. Playing it dicey with the 4-pin. Thumb hole going away. It is going to be less prevalent, I'll tell you that. I'd say for U18 boys, at least half and half. U15, 70-30. U12 for the boys at least. Like 80% two-handers, I would guess. There's the nail. All right, Diego, second chance at the 10-pin, and labels that one. Yeah, so I wonder if it's the pair. I mean, last week, these guys were killing it. Oh, man. Big Stone 8 over there on 6. And looking around, there's a couple people who are doing all right. So again, this 3 games of qualifying, top 8 in each division advance to single elimination bracket finals. CJB liking the IQ Tour AI. Yeah, looks like a good one. Grant picking up his, whatever it was, 6-pin, 3-pin, something like that. No, Brady did a new ball hour last week with a couple of them. A regular layout and a shorter pin. Tyler summoning the nail. There you go. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Tell Judy she throws it like a girl. No thank you. She'll beat me up. Brady on the right lane. There you go, got that one. One hand Ethan, I believe so. He is. He's on 1 and 2 right now. Does Brady help out younger bowlers? Yeah. Yeah, he's happy to talk to anyone. Lots of folks come up to him at tournaments and stuff, ask him stuff. The new Ball Hour streams, gets a lot of questions. All right, Grant on 8. Playing up the gutter, looks like a purple, so 1, 2, 8. All right, tough spare by Grant, picks it up, stays clean. Through 6. Another look at the pattern, 43 feet, 2024 Junior Gold. I think if it was fire, I think the middle would be a little more playable. Looks like in practice, if you're in the middle, I had a really hard time keeping it on the right side of the head pin. Playing it up the right seems to be the move. Train being a little more slick or less viscous in the oil department. Fire's a little slick, ice a little slicker. Is this a Junior Gold qualifier? Yeah, for league. They qualify through the league, and Brady's already qualified. Nice shot. The IQ Tour AI. Yep, Joey with the strike, bringing the heat. You got Diego here on 7. 7th frame, working on a strike, looking for the double. Throw in the IQ 78U. On the red urethane. It's gone strike 9-9, strike 9. So this is his first double. So we had some folks playing urethane up the right. Looking pretty good. Grant here. Yep, the purple up the right. There's the YouTube notification. Outstanding. They figured it out. Yeah, it's weird. A little longer pattern. You think you'd be more in the middle, off to the left. Not giving the pocket away too much, but yeah, it looks like up the right is where it's at for now. Until that goes away. Let's see, Diego. Let's see, I don't know who's A, B, and C over here. There we got Trevor with 4 in a row on 6, and he crosses over. There's a 10 pin. Yeah, so the left lane's going to move left together. The right lane's going to move right together. So they'll all have new bowling buddies for the next game. Gen X, what's going on? Yeah, that's what we were saying. Playing the outside seems to be the move, but that's going to go away. We'll see what they can do with that when it happens. Ooh, Julia. Light and then crossover. Ooh, she had 3 in a row, and then 7-2 puts her at 150. All right, so next 4 people in the right lane are going to move to the left after this game. Ooh, it's got a hook. Ooh, it did not. So 4-pin. Oh, there we go. Hey, great spare. What's up? How Brady like the new IQ ball? Punching up tonight or tomorrow? Drilled as a 2-hander. Brady just did a standard drill, 5x4 by 3.5. Left it shiny. He's throwing that right now. Throwing it up the right on a long pattern, which is pretty weird. But like we were saying, it's terrain oil, so it's playing like an IQ, strikes and gets 9 sometimes. Looks like Diego throwing urethane. But yeah, I wouldn't do anything special to it. We did one 2x, 6x5 and put a little surface on it. Figured that might be a better first ball, but probably not for this. Maybe something, or maybe it would, playing shorter. But yeah, we thought it'd be a better short pattern ball. Go, nice shot. Alright, so he can punch for 214, although the right lane hasn't been his favorite. We're ready to be bowling with Bella at the 3-man tournament YSMT. Yeah, that was last weekend, not like yesterday, but like 7 days ago. And Bella did great. Brady started off really well, like a 297, 300, and then 180 something. And I think they ended up in 4th. 9-pin no tap house shot. All right, so Grant here on the double. Seems like the key to tonight is getting 3 or 4 you can put together, and Grant's doing that in the 9th. And he still has a chance for the elusive pack of francs. Oh, flat 10. Unfortunate. Ready like sweet tea? I don't think so. He's a Coke fan and Celsius. Little peach Celsius. Little peach Celsius and a donut. Henry up 5s. Brady's a merch store. Sure does. BowlandBrady300.com. All kinds of stuff. Playing cards, if you need any playing cards. Oh man, Trevor almost picking up the 410 over on 6. All right, Julia. Oh my. That's 6. Got a lefty bucket. Holy cow. Leaves the 9-10. So she's at 158. Can go 188. Punching out on the left lane. Left lane seems a little friendlier than the right. Gotta say that. For the 7-pin, yeah, it did. That's just not going to count. Can't put it in the gutter. All right, so big shot for Brady, looking for a double. First one in the 10th. Oh, labels it. Clutch shot. Telling everyone how it's going to go. Can still go 214. Not a bad start. Again, this is 3 games. Qualifying top 8 in each division. Advance to single elimination bracket play. Ooh, need a handful. Peeled off the friction. Yikes. So there's a 200 going for 202. And gets 201. All right, so Diego 4 in a row here. Diego dialed in, looks like. Strike here, be 5 in a row, which is the pack of Franks. Try not to talk about it till it happens. Oh, but he gets it. 5 strikes in a row for the pack of Franks. Diego, 5 strikes in a row. It is pack of Franks. All right, so if the next pair plays like this pair, Diego's going to be dialed in. All right, so Joe's on the left lane, so she's going to move right. Wow, playing all the boards. Diego out to the half board, 6 in a row. In the 240s, it looks like. right, 237. Sub from the private accounts. Grant looking for 4 in a row. Oh, got the 4 pin out off of the 4-9. Averts disaster. But he can still go 213. The spare and the fill. I got enough of a 9 pin. Looking at any other pieces of equipment? No, sticking with the old perp. Right, out on the gutter with the perp, gets in 6 for 209. Alright, so the other pair is already ready, so I'm going to move that camera and don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Zora, the lefty, getting him out on the left lane. So Brady still hanging out on the gutter. Breaks up the 710. Not exactly what you want to see on your first shot on a new pair. Right, Annika 4-pin, the Texas State Girls High School average record holder. I think I got that right. 227 point something, I think. And she can still get that 227, even though she missed her 4-pin. All right, Diego. 238 last game, or 230 something, and he's out there playing the friction. Definitely looks like the place to be. And not a great shot, washout. Gets the 5 count on the spare. spares it up. Loses a little count with the 5, but spares it up. Diego, sweatshirt's off, ready for business. And his first shot on this left lane. Probably not going to change anything. And it's a little bit long for him. Flat 10. Bruce, what average does Diego have? Seems like he's always crushing it. He is. I do not know what his average is, though. I will say pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, gets his 10 pin, so strike spare. Starting off game 2. Can I watch the Belmo slow-mo? Oh yeah. The really old one in, looked like Japan or somewhere. Henry, what's the easiest way to get on staff with Storm as a youth? Join their Evolution program. So it should be stormbowling.com/youth or something along those lines. It's right on their main page. Get video conferences with the best pros, tips, newsletters. You get little projects to do every month and send them in and they'll know who you are. All right, so Brady, I think he 4-pinned over here before. And 2-pinned this time. Yeah, there you go. stormbowling.com/evolution. Brady cutting that 4-pin on either side. It's Brady a senior. He is a junior. Class of 2026. And Maddie with a good spare. Going double 9 spare to start. All right, W for Evolution in the chat. Ooh, and a ring 10 for Diego. So the urethane 10 pin starting to show up. And 2-pin for Annika. So I didn't see this pair. I didn't see if anyone was throwing urethane on this before or if they were out there where Diego is. He was the farthest right of anyone that I saw. Annika spares that one up. Ooh, she went 8-1 in the second. I didn't see that. All right, Brady 3 spares. Oh, trips the 4, 9 out. So a little move left. Yeah, we'll see if I would give it one more shot. New pair, a couple 10 pins. Maybe you can move just a little bit with this one. Oh, getting the breaks with the 9 pin. Yeah, that would, I wouldn't feel great about that. Sally, is he home taught at regular school? He does online school at home. So Texas has a remote school you can do online, and that's what he does. Kind of like college. Get your assignments, and do what you're supposed to do by the end of the week, turn it in, you're good to go. Both hands not on the ball. Yeah, I don't know, other than like the Tim Kegels, anyone that actually has 2 hands on the ball when they at release. We got Maddie here on the right lane. Nice shot. Just floating it right into the pocket. Double 9 spare strike. Grant getting him out for 4 in a row. Grant on the verge of his own pack of Franks. Is it year round? No, just regular school year. All right, Annika right lane. Didn't look like she liked it, but hit that friction on the outside. That shiny ball, got it to hook into the pocket. A couple opens, spare, and then a strike for Annika. All right, Brady 4 pin on this lane. Last shot. And a little move left. Finds the pocket. Gets him out for the double in the 5th. Diego looking for a double in the 5th of his own. 3rd strike of game 2. Let's see what we got with this IQ, and now it goes in the bag. Yep, enough of that. A 2-5. As Jim Callahan says, you can't be throwing that ball. Oh, that one got away from him. A little slippery do on the plastic spare ball. Oh, and Maddie finally didn't strike over here with the 6-10. Oh, and she chops it. In the 5th. Hey, Sally. Yeah, thanks. These are definitely some of the best kids in town. Ooh, Annika, a little light. All right, what do you think Diego's changing to? Let's hear it in chat. What do you think? He's throwing the IQ 78U. It's got a little over-under, a little squirrely. Pretty sure he's got a Road Warrior. Might be a little early for that. That would be a big move. Ooh, level. Good guess. Good guess. All right, Brady up here, left lane. Still awfully far to the right. Oh, trips the 10 pin out and the unnecessary messenger. 3 in a row. What does he have? I don't know. It's a good question. We'll see what he picks up. He's getting it off the rack. Sticking with the IQ 78U. He did strike with it, though. I think he tripped the 4-9 with it, though. So maybe just a move in. A little more hand on it. And, yeah, not turning the corner. 2-pin. Got the 8-pin out. Oh, we missed the Grant. Oh, my gosh. Grant with a pack of Franks. Starting off game number 2 with 5 strikes in a row. That is Grant bringing it home. Starting it off with a pack of Franks. There we go. Thank you. Okay, now it's back on the table. Yep. All right, so this is what we saw Grant doing last week. I think he might have had the front 10, front 11, something like that. And that's how. Front 6. All right, Maddie coming back after the open. Light hits. Flat 10. Yep, Jeffrey hankering for the ball rep job. And he's bringing out, I think, 2 things. A Road Warrior and something else. Not sure what. Physics Blackout, maybe? Not sure if he's got that or not. Steve's order's ready. Annika's up. 6 frame. Working on a spare. Oh, it's good. There you go. Strike in the 6th. Ooh, yeah. Ion Pro would be pretty good. All right, Brady's sticking with the IQ Tour AI. 7th frame. Oh, gets him out for 4 in a row. All right, Diego, I think it's the Road Warrior. That's a huge leap from the 78U to the Road Warrior. See if it works out. It will peel off the gutter, I know that. And that's what it did. There you go. All right, good ball change. Any ball change can be a good ball change if you know what you're doing. All right, Grant. Oh, a little light. Doesn't carry the 5-pin. Yeah, it did. Road Warrior. Yeah, I know Diego likes that one. Annika. Crossover 3-pin. Brady like the Summit Ascent. Yeah, got one. It's usually, hey, thanks for the sub. What's happening? Abraham, appreciate it. Yeah, he likes the Ascents. Usually like a number 3. I usually start with a Reality, Absolute Power, and then Summit Ascent, Physics Blackout. All right, Brady, 8th frame. Getting dialed in on this pair. Light hits. Oh, trips out the 2-pin. That's crazy. And it's also, it's a pack of franks. 5 strikes in a row in the 8th. Game 2. That's 5 strikes in a row. Brady McDonough, pack of franks. All right, so Diego, that looked a little more left. Yeah, I didn't quite find the friction. Stayed in that oil a little bit. Left the 10-pin. And let's revisit the oil pattern, shall we? So they are bowling on 2024 Junior Gold qualifying, U18 girls. Diego picks that up. 43 feet, 27.35 mils. Fair amount of volume up front. Get it through the fronts. Tapers off in the middle, and then a brush to 43 feet. And Grant crossing over, leaves a 3-pin. Annika, her 8th frame. And she crosses over and leaves a 6-pin. All right, Grant with the spare. So he's got still 260 out there. All right, Brady back up, trying to set up his 9th frame. Going for the big score. Cut that one a little short, but it worked out. He's 6 in a row, a little 6-pack. Need a Pabst Blue Ribbon sponsor for that one, but pretty good. Why did I stop bowling? Holy cow. We bowled a youth adult league when he was little on Sunday afternoons. And so I'd bowl with him just mainly so that I could try and understand what was going on out there. I'm not a bowler, never bowled before, so just to try and figure out what's happening. And then he got good enough, he didn't need my advice anymore. And then he was bowling more tournaments over the weekend anyway, so it was hard to keep up with like pre-bowling or doing that type of stuff. So. All right, Grant up here setting up his 9th frame on a double spare. Got 260 out there and a light shot. Ooh, he did carry the 8-pin out of that. That was a nice break. Grant with the spare. Yeah, 250s out there now. Maddie. Oh, splitting the 8-9 for 3 in a row. Maddie in this pair. Holy cow. Bringing the heat. Do they switch lanes? Yep. Every frame they switch, and every game they change pairs. All right, and Annika, she's playing more in, playing that left to right. And she gets it for the 9th. Got 280 or 180 possible. All right, Henry with the super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Just wanted to say that Brady's an amazing bowler. Appreciate it. All right, first shot in the 10th. It's a little left. And one little long form, rings a 10 pin. Yeah, I'll take as much credit as I can get. All right, 10 pin, picks it up. All right, so stick with it or ball change. Stick with it or ball change. If I could make a poll quickly, I would. Stick with the IQ or ball change. Looks like a ball change. What could it be? Yeah, after seeing Diego, I would pick up the Road Warrior. It might be what he's got. We'll see. I don't know what that was. Oh, ring 10. What? Alright, so 187 his max score after this 10 pin. We've got Maddie. Is there an 8 pin back there? Oh, cut it a little short, 197. Alright, Diego doubted it for a moment. Underrated lefty. All right, so Annika is working on a strike. She can get to 186. Bail the game out and can't get the 2 pin to go. Diego, that one goes high. So a little over under 184. Alright, Annika with the spare. Go 166. Ooh, man, Grant. Looking good. So you can go 250 this game. Ooh, the light hit. For 162. All right, Grant, second one in the 10th. Looked a little bit left, but tripped out the 10 pin. So he's going to be in the 250s. All right, Grant looking to punch out here on the fill. He's going to be in the 250s. Just a question of 250 what? 256. All right, Grant off with a outstanding game 2. Yep, looking good. All right, the next pair is finished up, so they're moving. So I'm going to move some cameras, and we'll be back. Another light first shot. 1, 2, 4, 10. Makeable, but it is the first frame. If you're going to open, should be the first. And gets 8 out of frame number 1. All right, so Diego with the another ball change, comes in high, and that was the problem a lot of them had in practice, was playing it like a regular long medium long pattern. Just couldn't get it through far enough out to the right. A lot of through the nose and crossover business. All right, so Diego with a spare. All right, so Grant first shot, left lane. And a little high, got the 2 pin out, can't carry the 10. All right, so Brady back up. First shot on the right lane. Little loft. And it looked like a physics blackout. All right, we got Diego. Frame 2. And might be a Zen 25. But could not get it on the right side of the head pin. And leaves a tough 3, 6, 9, 10. Hard to get the 9 pin out of there. Crossing over. Diego going back up, trying to get the 9 pin out, and it hooks away from the 9 pin. So open in the second. Where is this? This is in Allen, Texas, Northeast DFW area. All right, Grant. And that was a little bit left as well. Leaves a 6 pin. Check out the results here. All right, so through game 2, we've got one-hand Ethan. Coming in at plus 79. Haven't seen him. He's around here somewhere. Coming in plus 79. Brady plus 43. Diego plus 21. Trevor Mason plus 19. Kenneth plus 2. Garrett's minus 9. Julia in the upper division minus 15. And two-hand Ethan minus 23, 2 inside the cut of Evan, who is on this pair. And Annika's minus 43, about 20 out. But it's bowling and anything can happen. And Brady with the ball change and a double after an early open. Didn't see the ball. Might have gone back to the IQ. It looked like it had some color to it. Diego. That's money right there. Got it. And Bella with a 2-4-5. It's got to hook just a bit. Oh, she picks it up. Staying clean with a split conversion and everything. All right, the light shot from Grant. His first strike of game number 3. And Grant must be middle division. He's new to the league. But I imagine he'll be in upper division next week. All right, Breedy, 4th frame, working on a double. Yeah, it might be an Equinox, in fact. Ooh, man, Diego, 4-6-7. And he was somewhere. Yeah, he was plus 21 in 3rd. 2 ahead of Trevor. Trevor is 75 on a spare in the 5th. And it's been spare, spare, strike, spare, spare, spare. And Evan got that one right. Got Grant here looking for first double of game 3. All right, got the 10 pin out. It's double in the 4th. Bella just a little high, leaves a 3 pin. Yeah, Grant's killing it. I think he started a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Grant's leading the middle division at plus 65. How many games? This is 3 games of qualifying, and then they bowl single elimination bracket play. So 1 bowls 8, number 2 bowls 7, 3 bowls 6, 4, and 5. And first round is 1 game, and rounds 2 and 3 are 2 games, total pins. All right, and Evan looking to come back after the open. The crossover leaves a 6 pin. All right, and Trevor had a strike in the 6th. It's I think 105 through 6. He's right behind Diego. Go 4 in a row. Bella playing up 8 board, crossover 3-pin. So Diego, big shot here, trying to hold off Trevor. Whoa, peeling it off the friction. Not quite getting there. Flat 10. And Bella spares that one up nicely. Got a big 10-pin for Diego. And he gets it. And Trevor over on 1 leaves a 2-4-5 in the 7th. Grant gets the light mixer to go for a 3 in a row. So coming back after a couple early opens. I think he is back in the IQ. How about that? That's shiny IQ. 6 frame. Oh, and he gets him out. And that is it? It is. That's 5 strikes in a row. Game 3 of qualifying. Brady McDonough with 5 strikes in a row. For the Pack of Franks, 5 strikes in a row. It's Pack of Franks. All right, so Diego. 6 frame, working on a spare. Back in the IQ. Bold move and his second 4-6-7. Evan Messenger can't get the 3-6 out. Evan was just 2 outside the cut after game 2. 2 pins behind 2-hand Ethan. 10 pins behind Julia, and she's moved up to the high end. Can't really see what she's doing. It is working. That it is. Seems to. All right, Grant didn't like that. Left off of his hand. Bella floating that one out into the pocket. And Grant chops that one, puts him at 104 through 6. Trevor with a strike on lane 2 over there. He's on the left side. So Trevor putting some heat on Diego. After 2 games, it was 1-hand Ethan plus 79. Brady was plus 43. Diego was plus 21. Trevor plus 19. Kenneth plus 2. Yeah, the Pack of Franks. Let's hear it. And Evan with the stone 8. One-hander, getting it out to the friction, peeling it off. Tough stone 8. All right, so Evan picks up the spare. Brady 7th frame. Yeah, I didn't like that one. Leaves himself a 210. So second open of the game puts him at 154. So still 240 possible out there. And Bella still staying clean through 7. It's 1 strike and all spares. Diego moves in with the IQ 78U. Playing more in the oil, looks like. All right, so Brady, where are we? 8th frame. All right. So he's going to finish on this right lane. Looking to solidify his place in one of the top 2 seeds. Gets the 10 pin out off the wall. All right, so Diego, 78U. Try and catch Trevor's score when he's up on the left pair. Oh, floating it out, getting the 5 pin to go late. Just no ball motion with that, just hard at the head pin. All right, so Trevor's 2 pins behind Diego. He's at 155. Possible 215. Didn't like it off his hand. Crossover 3 pin. So he can go 194 max. Diego can punch out for 199. All right, so Trevor made his spare. And leaves a 7 pin, so he's 193. All right, so either way, Diego needs double. Yeah, needs the next 3. And Bella with a light shaker leaves a 7 pin. Spare shooting's been on point for this game. Evan trying to get his way into the cut. It's just outside. That 5-pin's not going to help him. So he's got a 160 max score, game 3. We're in JB Allen Bowl in Allen, Texas. Northeast Dallas-Fort Worth area. So as game 3 wraps up, be sure to stick around for single elimination bracket play. Round 1 is 1 game. Rounds 2 and 3 are 2-game total pins. Bella with the crossover. And she can punch out for plus 209. And where are we? 9th frame. And what do we got? 244 possible. Looking to get this one, set up the 10th frame. Oh, likes it. Just a little bit of loft to get it over the fronts. Richard, Indiana. Where is that? And Shirley, Indiana. Surely you must be joking. Oh, the 5-pin not doing what Diego wants. Had the deflection on the right lane, had it again on the left lane, but no messenger to get that 5-pin to go. But important, spares it up. We got Brady 10th frame on the right lane. Likes it, gets it. Big shots. Indiana gang, gang, gang. There's more than corn in Indiana. All right, Grant with the 2-pin. Near Anderson. Okay, yeah. Brady's Bold and Anderson. Junior gold a couple years ago. All right, nice shot. Second one in the 10th with the IQ Tour AI. Looked pretty good up the right early. Messed around, I think, with the physics blackout. A little bit game 2. But moved in some, throwing it out to the friction. Getting it to come back for 244. All right, we'll see what one hand Ethan had. He's up on the high end. He had 34 pins on Brady, so if he was in the 2 teens or so, we will keep his lead, but we will see. Because it all depends on the scores, doesn't it? All right, so we got Diego. That one goes high. Leaves a 3-6. So he'll drop down a little bit in the standings. Cut line was minus 23 for 8th place after 2. He should be okay. Making this is a big deal. Oh, chops it. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. I wish I could pull up super chats on the screen, but I can't. Central Tyrant Investigations. Appreciate it. Sally, what is the sub? I like it. Yeah, you can just subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified, but Brady's videos will show up in your feed. He does ball reviews, tournaments. Try and do this every Monday. Oh, did I miss the oh my gosh, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. Closing out game 3, Brady McDonough with 5 strikes in a row, the pack of Franks. That's Brady McDonough with 5 strikes in a row, pack of Franks. Appreciate that. So we're wrapping up game 3. We'll get all the results in. And then we'll get lane assignments. Round 1, again, just 1 game, total pins. 1 game, total pins. Just 1 game. Single elimination. Winner moves on, loser goes home. And semifinals and finals are... Nice. Closing it out. Was that, is that what I think it is? No, it's just 4 in a row. Yeah, semifinals and finals are 2 games, total pins. All right, so we'll wait for this pair to finish, and we'll get some lane assignments, and we'll get it cooking in the quarterfinals. All right, we're back for round one, single elimination bracket play. So we've got Brady was the number 1 seed. Passed up one hand Ethan. He's gonna bowl Robbie, who's up right now in the right lane. And Garrett and Julia, looks like. Lefty Garrett, two-hand Julia. So this will be one game. They each get 2 shots on each lane. And the matches are separate, but they'll be bowling on the same pair. Pepe, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. So yeah, 2 shots on each lane, and then straight into single elimination bracket play. Brady's sticking with the IQ, and he did finish on this pair. I'll check this out. Yeah, that looked like a Road Warrior. Tripping out the 4-9 in practice. All right, so Julia finishing up her, I think her last practice shot on the left lane. All right, so it'll be Brady versus Robbie. And Julia and Garrett. right, so Brady's starting off on the left lane. Ooh, trips out the 4-pin. And this is Robbie. It'll be Brady versus Robbie. Oh, Robbie peeling that one off the friction. All right, so Julia first shot on the right lane. Nice forward roll with it, a little too forward. Goes through the nose. And Julia going for it. Oh, she picks it up. Robbie on the left lane. Oh, Messenger doesn't get the 10-pin out. What? They were replaying Julia's right lane. Oh, an 8-10 for Brady. Robbie with the spare, so Robbie with the early lead. Julia the crossover. Didn't foul, leaves a 5-9. And Garrett playing up the oil line. Leaves a 4-pin. And Julia a little loft. Chops the 5-pin off the 9. And Garrett with the spare. All right, so Brady with the left lane looking pretty good. Robbie strike to stay in the lead. And oh, he gets the Messenger 9-pin. Garrett third frame, and that crosses over 5-pin. All right, Julia with the split conversion and strike on the right lane. Garrett spares the 5-pin. There you go, hand up. He made it though. Ooh, Robbie. Big 4. And Brady with a ring 10. Robbie, oh, going for it. Picks the 10-pin off. And I was on a strike, so I'm going to lose some count. All Alright, so Brady spares it up. Gets the lead back from Robbie. Julia through the nose. Ooh, Garrett. Tripping out the 8-pin for the lefty. Julia, big spare conversion. Makes the unmakeable. 3-6-10. Right, Robbie's perfect on this right lane so far. Goes high flush, sends 10 back. And Brady goes high and sends 10 back himself. Julia goes high, leaves a 6-10. Lots of high shots happening. Nail checking back in. Sup, Nail? What's good? Garrett. Oh, powerhouse double. Left side of the lane looking good for Garrett. All right, Julia converts the 6-10. Puts her at 75 through 5 on a spare. Robbie and Brady slugging it out. Again, this one game, single elimination. Oh, Robbie trips them all out. What is that? From nothing to everything, Brady leaves a 7-pin. Robbie with the double, gets the lead back. And Julia striking the 6th. All right, Brady with the spare. And one hand Ethan over there on lane 2, stone 8. After the front 7. Holy cow. One hand Ethan not fooling around. Alright, so big shot for Brady on the left lane. Goes high, 4-pin. Right, spare for Brady. He's going to need to put a couple together, though. Robbie here on the double. And he rings a 10-pin. Robbie spares it up in the 7th. Gives him a 5-pin lead. And no question on that left lane. With a 6-9. Tough conversion for a righty. All right, needed it to keep it close in the match. Garrett up by 23. And Brady almost leaves the 2-8, leaves the 8-pin. Garrett up, right lane, working on a strike, 8th frame. Oh, the crossover, got the 8-pin out, leaves a 2. Little loft over the fronts, gets the strike at the 9th. Yep, strike in the 9th. So 206 still possible. Robbie on a strike. Oh, 5-pin does not go. Robbie big spare in the 5th. Puts him at 153. Brady on a strike here, so he can shut out Robbie with a double here in the 10th. All right, Garrett, nice spare in the 9th. Julia needs the strike here. And she's not going to get it. And Robbie here on the left lane. Looks good. Messenger gets the 10-pin out. All right, and then open for Julia seals the deal. So Garrett will advance. We'll play the winner of Brady and Robbie. And oh, that messenger not going. All right, so Robbie's going to be 190 something. Brady needs this one. Brady got it. Yeah, needed it. So 206 is his max. He's at 196 right now. Squeaking by Brooklyn Bob. 193 to 20 something it's going to be. And Brady's going to bowl Garrett. Lefty Garrett. Brady, huge drift. And no messenger for 205. All right, so Brady advances. He's going to bowl Garrett. And don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. started in round 2. It's be Brady versus Lefty Garrett. Yeah, Garrett had a pretty good look in round 1 against Julia. A lot like that. So they each start off with a strike. So again, this round 2 will be 2 games, total pins. Garrett coming in light, super light. All right, Garrett spares it up. And the winner of this match bowls the winner of One Hand Ethan and I think Trevor. Brady's starting it off with a double. Nail checking out. Have a good one, Nail. Catch you next time. Ooh, the light hit trips the 7 pin out. All right, Garrett, right lane. Looks good. Oh, that's fantabulous. Ambi, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. That was 5 strikes in a row. I was talking to Julia about her incident. That was 5 strikes in a row. Round 2, game 1. Brady McDonough with 5 strikes in a row in the Pack of Franks. 5 strikes in a row. It's a Pack of Franks. All right, so on the first pair, we've got a rematch of 2-hand Ethan and 1-hand Ethan. So we saw that a couple weeks ago. All right, Garrett, 6 frame, looking to come back after the open, and the light mixer gets him out for the strike in the 6th, 4th strike of the game. All right, Nail cannot pull himself away. All right, two-hand Ethan with a strike on the left lane. One-hand Ethan firmly in control halfway through game 1, though, looks like. Ooh, it's got a hook. And it's JB Allen Bowl, so it does. Ethan with a split conversion in the 5th for 8 spare and a 2-8 here. Ooh, gets the 8 pin off the back. Ooh, doesn't like it. Through the nose, 4 pin. Right back on the spare. Yeah, it gets easier after a while, and this is really just for fun. Get some experience for Junior Gold match play. This is kind of the same format, 2 games, total pins. It's just to learn stuff. Oh, and Garrett's learning how to pack 10 back in the pit with a double. Two-hand Ethan with an 8 spare. He's about 60 behind in game 1. Garrett might be picking up a head of steam here. And, oh, light hit 7 pin for him. And two-hand Ethan with a 210. Spare for Garrett, picks it up. Oh, two-hand Ethan picks the 210. All right, 8th frame for Brady. Didn't sound good and made it worse, 310. Gonna do here, gonna go straight at it and picks it up. Big spare conversion, and one-hand Ethan on a double throws it in the gutter in the 9th, letting two-hand Ethan back into this match. Brady capitalizes on his split conversion with a strike in the 9th. One-hand Ethan spares it up. Huge spare, gutter spare in the 9th. And Garrett light hit. Oh, he gets it. Let's go. The light hit. It's got the 3-5. 5 goes. 3 goes. They all go. Oh, that was weird. All right. Oh, for the late double. Caleb coming in with the 2:02 at 9. Awesome. All right, big shot here for Garrett. Oh, Garrett getting them dialed in. Capitalizing on that 9th frame. Go 225. Fill shot for Garrett. All right, Garrett closing it out with the back 4. Bringing some heat. Not letting Brady walk away here. Again, this 2 games total pins. So even with a punch out, it'd be Brady up by 22. And that's left. Oh, found the hold in the middle. Again, this is a 43-foot pattern. Only 27 mils. A lot of people playing it to the outside. And one hand, Ethan looks like he's going to be up by about 50. Oh, the messenger getting the, goes the 6 to go. Big shot. Now he's getting into a spot where folks were struggling playing left to right. Looks like that's sorted itself out. Pattern stretched out a little bit. And I can't do math because it's 267, so he's up by 42. Two-hand Ethan starting off his match with one-hand Ethan with a strike, and he's down by about 60 or so. Garrett shaking out the 10-pin. First frame of game 2. Little flat 10. Spare for Brady as he moves to the left lane. See two-hand Ethan over on lane 2. Light hit. Breaks up the 2-8. Leaves just a 2. Brady going flush there in the second frame. Oh man, Garrett with a flat 10. Strike spare for Garrett. Keep it tight. Oh, had some hook on that one, but got the spare. So spare strike. Strike spare. Oddly enough, if they both punch out, Brady would win this game because of how bowling is scored, and it's weird. And Garrett, ooh, can't get the 9-pin to go. Stealth Striker with the sub, appreciate it. Getting that one, so strike, nice spare, nice spare. All right, so Brady with the, it was a flat 10, wasn't it? Oh, it caught up with them red early. 3, 6, 7, 10. Try and slide that 3-pin over. And can't quite get it. 3-pin goes behind the 7. That open puts him at 48. Ooh, and a light hit. Breaks up the 2-7 split. Leaves just a 7. Alright, Brady with the spare. Alright, so Garrett, little opening. Garrett's been in the pocket here the last couple hits. Just lacks some carry. Double here would be big. That looks outside. Ooh, it is. With a, is that 7? Oh my. A 158. All right, Nail. Have a good one. All right, so strike shot should take care of this. Kind of easy to get this to overhook and leave the 8-pin, but that looks pretty good. Oh, did overhook, and he did leave the 8-pin. So that double puts him at 65 through 4. And Garrett, a little left off that shot. So 136. All right, Caleb, thanks for stopping by. Catch you next Monday, brother. All right, spared that one up. Dialed into the pocket as well. All right, so this one checked up early for him. Left a 3, 6, 7, 10. Throw it harder. And ooh, playing with fire there. High flush. Double here would be big. It was light. Light again. Oh, but gets the 4-pin to go. Oh, 5-pin neighbor topples over, gets the 4-pin out. So again, Garrett down by like 42 or something like that. There you go. Oh, Messenger not delivering on the 10 pin. Rough. Jessica, what's happening? Appreciate the sub. Alright, so Garrett sparing the 6th. And two-hand Ethan might be coming back on one-hand Ethan. He had a sizable lead. I didn't catch the exact number. And Garrett, another 10 pin. It's not getting any carry. And one hand Ethan floats it out, gets the strike in the 8th. And two hand Ethan, let's see, 133 in the 7th, so he's only up by 29. All right, so Brady here on a double, 7th frame, right lane. That looks better. There you go. Got it outside, a little more forward. And two-hand Ethan over on the left pair. Doesn't like it, yeah, a washout. So that's going to do it for two-hand Ethan. I think one-hand Ethan's going to pull out his match. He will bowl the winner of Brady and Garrett, who didn't leave a 310, left a 3-6. And it looks like Brady's got this match in hand, so we'll see a Garrett, a one-hand Ethan, and Brady matchup in the finals. Although one-hand Ethan just put another one into the channel on a strike in the 9th, letting two-hand Ethan back into it. Garrett, nice strike in the 8th. Oh, that stone 8 for one-hand Ethan opens the door for two-hand Ethan. And Garrett clobbering the 8 pin for the double. One-hand Ethan leaves the 4-7 on his first shot in the 10th. He can spare a strike for 152. Zachary, appreciate the sub. All right, so one-hand Ethan needs this spare conversion, gets it, so he can go 152. Two-hand Ethan can go 203. And that would make it pretty close. Brady going, getting the rock star, I think. With the messenger, but no 10 pin out of it. All right, I think one-hand Ethan sealed the deal. Two-hand Ethan can go 203. That would give him the win by 51. But I think one-hand Ethan was in the 50 range. Just not quite enough. All right, so Brady finishing up 206. Garrett can go 213, punching out. It won't be enough for the 2-game total pin fall, and that 7-pin won't help. 2-hand Ethan gets 8 on the fill for 201. So it'll be 1-hand Ethan versus Brady. Their 2-game total pin matchup in the finals to see who's going to win this Eagle. And don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back. right, this is the final match. 2 games, total pins, Brady and One Hand Ethan. 2 games, total pins to decide the winner of tonight's Eagle. All right, Brady, first shot, left lane. All right, giving it the high, hard one. That might have been the IQ Tour AI. I know he was trying with a couple things with a little more differential towards the end of the last game. But we've got One Hand Ethan, who is now Two Hand Ethan. So messing me up, rings a 10 pin. He might be thumb problem Ethan tonight. Trips out the 10 pin. Yeah, the bowler formerly known as One Hand Ethan, shocking the world. His 2-hand debut. And Brady back out to the right part of the lane. Bold move after the 50 or so games that have been played on this pair tonight. And there's the 5 pin. Newly 2-hand Ethan, and he brings a 10 pin on the right lane. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Colton. This is crazy. The worldwide debut of new 2-hand Ethan. It's incredible. Presley Bold, thanks for the sub. And oh, the unfortunate 710, the inopportune time. He had the left lane, buried a strike. Now the light hit gives him a 710. I think the no thumb spare does not convert. And Brady getting a handful of it. Gets the light mixer to go. super light, leaves the 7-pin, catches a break. 5-pin, 7-pin on the left lane. Ashley from Texas, what's happening? Also from Texas. Got the worldwide debut of Two-Hand Ethan. That looks good. Labels it. Just the left lane's a little bit of a mystery for him. A little bit light. Leaves the 710. Ooh, got that one a little too far outside. The two-handed game, she is not an easy game to master. But he's on a strike, so this, got 10 back here, it'll be the same as the 9 spare. No one will know the difference. And there it is, 9 spare, all day. Alright, and 7-pin. Alright, so 9 spare in the 6 puts about 118, possible 128. Two-hand Ethan, possible 107. And 10-pin. Big whiff on the 10-pin opens the door for new Two-Hand Ethan. Can he capitalize on his spare? And 8-pin wobbling, not going to go down. Tom Doherty spare attempt. Oh! Does not get the 8-pin to go. Alright, Two-Hand Ethan drilling stuff off the truck, getting the reality. And getting the crossover carry. Bouncing back after the open. Brady's still in the IQ Tour AI. Just throwing rockets up 10 and leaves a 10-pin. All right, new two-hand Ethan needs this one for 170. And, picks it up. The no thumb spare. 170 in play. I didn't see his first shot. Is it the reality? I think so. Gets it for 170. All right, Brady's 145. He can go 195. Some carry issues. And rings a 10 pin this time. He's at 173 right now. Needs this spare for a little cushion against new two-hand Ethan. So he can get 184. Shot to try something different. Might have been the Road Warrior. All right, so Brady up by 14. A couple opens. So new two-hand Ethan, though, I think he can get hot. Striking the first. And Brady's been pretty much in the pocket, just not carrying. But this looks like a ball change. Equinox, I think. Ooh, goes light. But has some good ball motion. Carries the light shot. Alright, so Brady with a ball change. I think that's the Road. I don't know what he's throwing. Could be anything. So that one looked like a Road Warrior. We'll say Equinox. It could have been Equinox. The blue part of the Equinox. Alright, new one-hand Ethan. Keels it off the one board. Holy cow. Leaves a 1-2-4-8. Two-hand at the spare and gets two. Check this out. Yeah, doesn't like it. Whew. All right, so again, this two-game total pin match. Brady's up by 14 after game one. Oh, man. Two-hand Ethan in this left lane is magical. Yeah, Brady ring 10. Big 10 pin for Brady, picks that one up. So keeping his lead over new two-hand Ethan. rocket up the 10 board. It's a strike in the 4th, putting some pressure on two-hand Ethan. He might be drilling something off the truck as well. Absolute power, it looks like. And that one, a little early for him. Leaves a 3-6. He's going to go one hand at the spare. And converts. So picking up some steam after opening the 2nd, spare in the 4th, and he's back to his good lane for the 5th. But he's going to finish on that right lane though, so he's going to want to figure something out. Something like that. Two-hand Ethan in the left lane. Alright, so Brady 5th frame. There's ring 10, his last shot here. Looked like he doubted it, but gets the double. All right, 3 in a row would be big. Oh, the messenger gets it out. I think that is I think it's a shiny absolute power. Two-hand Ethan's throwing that he got from two-hand Ethan's trunk. Oh, he found a friction spot and he's in for the double now. Let's go. New two-hand Ethan. It's been locked in on this left lane. Trying to get something going, down by 14 after game 1. Likes it. Oh, the flat 10. Wasting no time. Get in, go after it. Just labels it with a 2-finger, no thumb. Alright, Brady's sticking with the Equinox 7th frame on 3 in a row. Alright, got it out there to two-hand Ethan's absolute power spot. Found the friction. Reality is going back into the truck. Brady on 4 in a row through 7. Getting up for his 8th frame. He's going to finish on this left lane. And checked up on it a little bit. There's a 4-pin. Alright, big spare late in the match, picks it up. Alright, so new two-hand Ethan. 125, could be 135. Down by 14, I need to punch out. Two-hand Ethan getting the video of new two-hand Ethan. Oh, wow, way out to the 1 board. Came back hard, little light, leaves the 4-pin. Oh, that. It's going to make it tough. New two-hand Ethan, that goes high. Messenger does not deliver, leaves the 3-6. All right, he converts the spare. So he's got 203 possible. Brady needs to get to 189, and he's at 188 already, so just needs a pin or two. The crossover in the 9th. And that seals the deal. So it's going to be Brady over new two-hand Ethan. See if we can get the lowdown on if this is going to be a and one hand Brady cannot convert, leaves the 3-7. So Brady 226. Yeah, we'll see what new two-hand Ethan's got up his sleeve. Shiny absolute power still. He's got the backup. Oh, where was that? Where was that? Gets the 3-pin, doing trick shots. So 181 for new two-hand Ethan. $226 for Brady. We'll get the eagle. We'll find out what's going on with new two-hand Ethan. All right. Do we have two-hand Ethans now? What's going on?
Just urethane.
Just urethane? That's all you need? All right, so you don't like urethane?
Urethane should get banned. I hate it.
All right. Ooh, Eagle does have a shirt. So is this the new one-hand Ethan?
This is the new one-hand Ethan.
Love it. Love it. Oh, they're bowling. All right, so how'd it go out there today?
Went really well.
What was the ball you were throwing there towards the end?
Road Warrior.
The Road Warrior. All right, I thought it was the Equinox. It's the Road Warrior. Outstanding. Well, fantastic. And what else? Did you have a Rockstar out there as well?
No, mainly the IQ Tour AI.
That did the heavy lifting today?
Definitely.
Outstanding. So how were you playing the lanes out there at the end?
I had to move left towards the end because I was leaving those corner pits a lot. It's not working.
There you go. All right, so another Eagle. Eagle with a shirt this time. So congratulations and
Bulb Storm.
Bulb a Storm. Thanks for watching, everybody.